Hey people, I'm in the middle of doing stuff and my computer is still making an email. Um, so I got an email from somebody who asked me about, they'd heard about slave auctions. Um, and this is something that, you see it every once in a while, but, most people don't really know what it is. Um, there are still what you would call slave auctions um, being held within the community, but they're not what you think they are. Most of them, pretty much 99.9999999% of them, I know it's a lot of nines. There's this really, really, really infinitesimal, yeah, I don't even know the fucking word. It's really super small amount that actually, they try to sell their slaves permanently to others, but that's not what usually it is. What it usually is a charity event where submissives put themselves up for auction and dominants, buy them for the night. Um, what happens is that in this regard, uh, the submissive, before they commit to this, fill out a very long form that has limits, what they're willing to do, what they're not willing to do. You know, um, times are put at the amount of time they're willing to submit to whoever buys them, and the money goes to charity. This does not go to any particular. It doesn't go to the owner of the slave. This goes to the person. Goes to whatever charity that they're doing. It could be a leather charity. It could be um, if the location is it's a non-profit um, BDSM or leather organization, then this would be going to that charity. But it's not this really long, deep thing. It's just really, I think it's a good thing because it's a way that we play with each other anyways. It's a way to meet a bunch of new people, and it's a way to help whatever that charity is. You know, at the end of the night, you say the person gets released from you. They go on their way. You go your way. And that's the end of it. It's really not much any deeper than that. If somebody says, if somebody says, "Oh, I want to go and buy a slave and keep him permanently," that's not how things work. Um, I hear every once in a while stories of slaves being sold to other masters against their will, and honestly, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know, we have a one of the things about this lifestyle is that when you get into it, you always should have an out. You should always have the ability to say no. You know, even if you're a slave, you should have the ability to say, these are my limits, and as long as you're within these limits, do what you want. And yeah, it's part of us as dominants to push it, but you know that's just the way it is. But I thought it was an interesting thing, and I've got a couple minutes here, so I haven't done a video in a while. But yeah, if you see somebody see somebody saying there's a slave auction, you know, most likely it's a charity event. Most likely, it's if you're a dominant, you go and you get to play with somebody for a night, somebody new. If you're submissive, I would say, check with them, find out what the rules are. If you feel like you're open to try a new experience, go ahead and do it. You're helping a cause, and you get to try something new. So that's it for now. Be well and safe.